fucked up horribly. Reset? So, you know, I hate having to move the entire podcast sometimes because then things get muted and I don't know what's fucking muted and I don't know what's on play, what's not on play. It's a fucking pain.
Stop pushing buttons.
Well, I got to when I fucking move it.
You pushed all the buttons the last time we did this except for the record one.
But I pushed that one today and I forgot to unmute everything else.
Nah.
It happens. What's up, y'all, man? It's the Black Opinionated Podcast. I'm your boy Black. Got my man Kitchen in the building.
It's a new year. I got 2020 vision.
Shut the fuck up. You're dead to me right now. Who the fuck says that? You are dead to me right now. Well, isn't it?
2019 kicked my ass, man. All right, I'm trying to have positive outlooks.
Bro,
you know what I mean? I'm making changes in my life.
Oh, so it's a new year, new you, huh?
See what I did there?
I like what you did there. Bullshit. So, man, all these people with these new year, new me shit.
I ain't doing nothing but crowding up my gym.
Crowding. So here we go. So tonight we're gonna be talking about how everybody's always like it's a new year, new me, right? But in actuality, it's literally just the next day. It's the next day in the week.
Yeah, man. If you was on the toilet at 11:59 on New Year's Eve taking a shit, it'd been the same shit, different day. That's all it was.
Literally.
That's all it was. I don't get it, man. I think people's biggest fucking fear is like you know what kills me? What kills me is so people would be so scared of like their age. Like my age determines whether or not I can do something. I can't do that. I'm 36 years old. I'm running out of time. How am I supposed to do? Look, motherfucker, I mean, you could still get a college degree at 72 if you wanted to.
And now they make that shit on the internet, so you can really get it whenever.
I mean, yeah, University of Phoenix. Go get it, you know.
And it's crazy because a couple of years ago, internet colleges were looked at like a joke.
Yeah, now they're legit.
Booming.
Like 4-year universities are doing online courses. UMBC does online courses. They are a 4-year fucking university. But that kills me is because people will say shit like that, but then they'll turn around and they'll say, you know what? I got a New Year's resolution, man. And it's always, I think what kills me is it's never something simple. It's never just like, you know what, man? I think I'm just gonna try to be a little more positive this year, or I'm gonna do that. No, they're like, you know what? I'm gonna lose 75 pounds in the first 3 months of the new year. I'm going to the gym 6 days a week, but I ain't never been to the gym before. I'm gonna quit smoking completely, even though I smoke 3 packs a day. I'm starting today.
Yes, they definitely
like
jump the gun. It's either it's an all or nothing thing when it becomes the new year.
That's the thing is. Y'all can make slow progressions. That's okay, man.
Yeah, that is completely fine.
Like I didn't say anything, but I am currently trying to cut meat out of my diet. Trying to go plant things.
Me too.
Bro.
I really am. Like,
yeah, no, I'm dead ass. I literally haven't had any type of burger, chicken, or anything in the past couple of days.
And you're doing way better than me. So I bought all this food right at the grocery store. Then my girl came over and she was like, we're going to do Dr. CB's diet. Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to do it with you. So what I did was because I can't quit shit cold turkey. It's hard.
It is hard.
So what I did was like, okay, I'm going to start this with you, but I'm going to wean myself in. So instead of buying like beef, I bought, like, instead of buying like beef sausages and pork sausages, I bought chicken sausage and turkey sausage. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Something a little bit more leaner. And then, like, when I went to work the other day, I took squash soup and kale. Like, that was my lunch. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But when I got home, I ate a burger. Like, I'm making small strides.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though. But see that's where I think people. So that's the difference. I think this is where you gotta you gotta take this New Year, New Me thing, and it's really you gotta expand it. Like everybody's like trying to, throw all this shit in one ball and throw it at the wall at one time. Like it doesn't work that way. So like you said, instead of going out and buying pork and beef and all this stuff, you bought chicken. Right. Start somewhere. Move towards a leaner, better option rather than the 80-20 sirloin burger that you would normally buy or something like that, And then from there, wean that off a little bit and then work and try maybe like a plant-based hot dog or something like that. They probably taste like shit.
What's crazy though? I had a mushroom sandwich the other day.
I feel like that would be delicious. You know what I had one time? I had like an eggplant. It was like an eggplant parmesan. There's no meat in that, but it's delicious.
It's delicious. I could eat that all the time.
Like all the time.
And I had this, like I said, I had this mushroom sandwich and I didn't realize not having meat on there.
Yeah, I didn't. There was no burger ain't no meat between these buns. But
my boy Joey said, can you have the name kitchen and not eat meat? He's asking for a friend.
As long as I can cook, I can make up for it.
Facts.
So if I couldn't cook, then I have to just change my name to like dining room or something because all I do is really eat. But I feel like doing what you're doing. See, I jumped in the water.
Yeah, you just jumped in head first. I took my big toe and dipped it in.
Yeah, but you know what though? It really hasn't affected me. I think about it like this. My biggest downfall has been fast foods lately. Like I went so long without, how long I went without eating fast food? Like months and months and months. And then I got on this one job at work and there was a Wendy's right down the thing. And then my coworker was always like, yo, bro, you want to go get a 4 for $4? And I'm like, yeah, I'll do it today. We'll go get a 4 for $4. Junior bacon sounds good about now.
You know what's crazy? The price is literally more intriguing than anything.
Yeah, and then they brought back the spicy nuggets and it was a wrap. Like, I love the spicy nuggets.
It's way more intriguing than anything, yo.
But
Burger King's being sued for that no meat burger.
Yeah, that's actually worse for you than the regular burger.
Damn it, I was about
to say the sodium levels in that fucking burger.
Not only that, they pump it full of GMO to get it to taste like meat.
Tastes like that shit. Yeah. Yeah, nah, your best bet is like, God. You know what? You know what's crazy? I want to try fucking tofu.
It's not bad. You have to season.
I've had it before, but it basically like somebody else cooked it. So so I want to try tofu that I cook.
Yeah, because the tofu literally just takes on the seasoning of everything else.
Right. So it's basically if you literally a sponge, an apple sponge.
So like if you literally just cook tofu with onions, the tofu would just taste like onions.
Right. So like if I made tofu chili.
Right. It would just take over all the other flavor. Right. And the reason people use tofu is not for the taste, is because of the texture. Yeah.
It gives that feeling of eating something a little more harder than just your fucking asparagus spears.
True.
Yeah.
The asparagus, I like asparagus.
You know what?
Super strong.
Wawa has good options.
Well, the bad thing about that is when you start getting into like going to different places like a Wawa, where you're like, okay, I'm gonna make a healthier decision and go to McDonald's and get a salad. That salad's actually worse than eating a fucking burger. Those salads have more calories and shit in it than eating a fucking burger.
Well, it depends. It depends on some of the shit that you get. So Wawa now they do the fresh made bowls, and you can actually get quinoa. So I always now I'll get like the quinoa and like spinach and a couple other things or whatever. Usually I would get like the chicken. But I mean it works.
Right.
And it's not terrible. So I mean there's issues.
Not yet. Well, what happened was, I be trying to rush to get on so people don't, and then what happens is I didn't flip the image, so now we look retarded when we go back to this camera. See? Look at that. Dumb as shit. I look dumb as shit.
Yeah.
And now we back over here. Houseway. Because my black ass forgot to flip the camera. So, we're going to get this together. swear to God, I am. One of these days, I'm going to come in here and be like, yo, Black had a fucking flawless show. Like, they did the damn thing.
I just feel like it wouldn't be right if something didn't get fucked up.
Something didn't go wrong, right? Like, it wouldn't be real. But back on this whole subject about people changing because it's a whole new fucking year. Start today.
Yeah, I mean, you could start today. You could have started December 22nd.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Shit, you could have started May of last year. I mean,
the whole thing is not to take on such a huge task that it becomes overwhelming.
Because that's when you're going to be discouraged.
Right.
That's the problem. I think that's the problem is like people try to take on something so drastic and it's just like, and let me tell you something, especially because if you're trying to lose weight, it's so hard to do to begin with.
Yeah, you gotta.
But you're not going to see the results as fast as you want to see them. That's your problem.
Right.
That's your problem. So like, and by no means am I, Brad Pitt or anybody, but at one point I did pay a guy to write up meal plans for me because I felt like the only way that I was going to get my big ass in shape is if I. The fuck are you doing?
I was just hyped at the cameras right now. Hey.
The only way I was going to get my big ass in shape is if I paid somebody to tell me to do it.
First off,
and I was like, you know what? I can't waste my money.
That was my biggest downfall. Oh, if I paid somebody, I'm not going to waste my money. Never went. Never. I literally was a fucking charity for Planet Fitness. It just literally took just $20 out my account every month. And I would see it come out like, God damn it, I got to cancel that. And I would forget. And then next month it would pop up. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to cancel. I'm going to go to the gym. And then something would happen. And next month come up and another $20 out my account. I'm like, you know what? Fuck. Then I forget to cancel it again. Eventually, I just was like, you know what? I'm going to just cancel the card that's attached to it. And then that way, when shit start hitting my account, I'll get an email. Then I can pick and choose what I want to put back on the card.
It takes, I think, I forget who told me this before, but somebody, it might have been the guy that I paid
Are you about to say the habit thing?
Yes, takes 2 weeks to form a habit. Mm-hmm. 2 weeks.
But it takes 30 days to break one.
30 days to break one. 2 weeks to form one, 30 days to break one. So if you can manage to get your ass in the gym just for quick. 2 weeks.
Yeah, you're constantly going to keep going.
2 weeks. And just go. You only have to go. You can go 5 days in a week. Pick your days, whatever it is. But you want to go steady at first. So that way you form the habit. You can't be like, all right, I'm going to go on Monday, but then like I'm not going to go again until maybe Thursday.
Well,
honestly,
not even only that. People, like we said earlier, people jump in the gym, they're like, chest workout, leg workout.
Yeah, you can't go and kill yourself.
Like, you know what? When I started going to the gym, I was like, I'm going to walk on the treadmill for 20 minutes.
This is out of whack right now, but I'm going to step away from the microphone for 10 minutes.
That's a long time.
10
I got to carry the show for 10 minutes?
8 minutes? What? 5.5.
You got 3.
I'm going to run.
You got 3 fucking minutes. God damn. So, what's up, yo? It's your boy Black Opinionated Podcast, Kitchen Left fucking show. Now I got nothing to fucking talk about because this whole show on today is based off of bouncing shit back off of each other. I didn't come in here prepared to do it by myself. So what can we do? Shit. So the gym. Let's finish talking about that. Yeah, you got to go in there and start small. Do little things. Do increments of stuff and slowly build yourself up. And that includes anything. I think even, with bad habits like smoking, I'm trying to quit smoking. So I try to regulate myself now. I went from a pack a day to now I try to regulate myself to 3 to 4 cigarettes a day. And then once I hit that limit, I actually went out and bought these tea tree oil infused the tea tree oil and mint infused toothpicks. And they're supposed to help you with the craving for smoking. So after that 3 or 4 for the day, what I do is literally have toothpick packs everywhere in my car, in my work truck, at the house, keep one in my book bag. So if at any time that I'm somewhere and I get that craving after, my limit for the day, I can substitute it with that. You got to do small things, set yourself up for success. Don't set yourself up for failure. You know what I'm saying? Do little things. Like I said, go to the gym, walk on the treadmill for 20 minutes. Good start. Can't nobody be mad at that. You're making a progression to be better. Nobody said how long it's going to take to get better. And it's the same sense that nobody can't tell you how long that you should grieve over something. This is you. Nobody can tell you what to be happy over. Nobody can tell you what to be sad over, or how long you should be doing it. So at the end of the day, that was quick. Fast as shit. Damn, y'all, you like the Flash, like the bearded Flash.
Like the fat Flash.
That'd be like the Flob.
The button don't work.
Oh yeah. Drink of choice tonight. Rolling Rock.
You just be switching it up.
Nah, nigga, the button do work. I just turned it down on your ass. I think it's that one.
Game, recognized game.
Shut your.
That
that's the one.
I probably should. This actually came with a board that you can write the sounds on. Like it's a laminated sheet that you can write the sounds on and then wipe it back off so you know where everything is if you forget.
Yeah, you
probably should utilize that.
Probably should have put that on there.
Making small steps in 2020 to better the podcast production.
See? And all's not lost. He could do it tomorrow.
Right. I go home tonight and do it.
He's probably going to forget.
Not going to do it at all.
It's probably not going to happen.
Come in here next week like.
I'm probably going to still be like.
Ooh, which one was it?
I want to curse you out with these buttons, but I don't know which one.
Well, you know what's crazy? I thought I was going to use the sound pad way more than what I use it. But it's nice to have it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
In those moments.
Right.
But outside of that, it's not.
The sound pad honestly will be good for like, let's say we did a show and we were talking about working out, right? But we couldn't bring the person on that we wanted to talk about. I could pre-record the interview and then put it on one of these sound pads.
Right. So you could talk about what we were talking about and be like, as such and such said in this part of the video, boom.
Right.
And then let it play.
Right.
Or we can just put shit like that on there and I can just curse you out through the sound pad.
That'd be dope.
But I digress. You can do it. You can do it.
You put them so far away from me.
I just set him up there with the other one.
Like you didn't want me to have them. Yeah, but I was standing at that
You're on
point.
punishment. I wanted you to feel my struggle.
You short-armed bastard. Oh, man. Yeah, man. Small
See
steps.
where mine are.
Yeah, right in arm's length.
Yeah. Small steps. Like, I can't expect, if you're a 2-pack-a-day smoker, I can't expect you to cold turkey by tomorrow.
Yeah, when you walked out, that's what I was talking about, smoking.
Yeah, it's like smoking. I don't even want to lump like drinking in there because for some people, alcoholism is a real thing. But I feel like
the crazy thing with alcoholism is if you get bad enough and stop, that could actually kill you.
Yeah.
That blows my mind all the time.
Yeah, because your body's so dependent on it that
right.
it just like, oh, you want to give me that beer no more? Well, here, fuck you. Boom, dead kidney.
Is this your heart? Ah, it's mine now. God damn it.
Hussa.
Do
the movie move, the gut and eyes move.
Gut and eyes move. Right. But it's crazy though, bro. You really just can't start here after you've been here. That's why people will say there's levels to this. You have to, nobody can't even say that because people do wake up sometimes and just become a CEO of a fucking company. I can't even say that.
A fucking silver spoon.
But you know what? Nobody's born with fucking muscles.
No,
nobody's born ripped.
Can't even say that. Michael Phelps actually has a condition where his muscles are overdeveloped and he has a hard time keeping on body fat. That's a rare case, though.
Hold on, time out. Lord, where is this condition and why haven't you blessed me with it?
That's what I'm
like, what do you mean my muscles
where
over?
Knowing my luck, I would get like people like us get diabetes. We don't get the overdeveloped muscle disease.
No.
Like, man, I really struggle out here, man, because my biceps are 23 inches wide. Man, fuck you. I got to put a shot in my ass every day. Like, that's a real struggle.
I got to fuck around and not even smell the candy before I go.
You don't even have to go to the gym and you're ripped.
And you're ripped.
I can't take a deep breath around a pack of Skittles without going into shock.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Bastards.
What about these people out here that ain't worked in the past 15 years, but they be like, 2020 is my year. We going to here. We going to here. And I'm like, and you know what the fucked up part is? They go. I'll be so mad.
I'd be like, God damn. I'd be like, man, you know what? I really want to go to Miami. I think I might be able to do it in like 6 years.
Oh.
And then the motherfucker just making $850 an hour is like, oh, Miami was lit.
Well, you know what they said? Millennials now millennials travel more than any other generation.
So
because millennials live in the I have it now, I'm going to use it now mindset.
Right. And honestly, I want to hate on it because I didn't do my traveling when I should. Before I had kids. I mean, I had my first kid early, so it's kind of hard. You know, I had like 1 year to really do any traveling of my own if I wanted to. And at that point, when you're 18 years old, you're kind of scared to be going out of the country and shit by yourself. You done heard all the damn horror stories. I didn't want to be sex trafficked. I didn't want to be grabbed by some, burly French man and locked in a cage somewhere.
Well, see, when I wanted to do a lot of my traveling, I had just got done watching Taken. So that kind of like turned me off on fucking traveling.
I'm no pretty blonde or anything, but I mean, I got to be worth something somewhere.
I feel like they were
somebody somewhere in a foreign country is into big hairy dudes with beards.
Facts.
Like, it's a fetish.
I literally just feel like if I would have went like somewhere that they wouldn't have kidnapped me because I'm cute, they would have kidnapped me because they would have been like, yo, that nigga can keep somebody warm at night.
Right.
Like I would have been a human blanket.
Yeah, and if he acts up, he'll turn into a good rug.
Right. I would have been a fucking human blanket. Like, God damn.
You're going to cuddle the sheik tonight. Yes, sir.
Right. You're next. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. No, I was talking to a buddy of mine, Marco, and him and his wife, man, they do a good bit of traveling. They're into like snowboarding and stuff like that. And we had a discussion one time while I was cutting his hair. And he told me, he's like, man, just do it. He was like, honestly, he was like, I went to Vegas. He said, I went to Vegas not that long ago, and that trip cost me less than what it cost me to stay in Ocean City for a weekend. He said,
where was this?
Vegas.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that.
He said like $500, I think it was, or something like that. Got him the plane and the stay for like 3 to 4 days or something like that in Vegas. Obviously, you're going to spend money while you're out there, but you're going to do the same in fucking Ocean City.
Right.
You're going to go to Ocean City. You're going to hit the boardwalk. You're going to go to Secrets. You're going to go to Mackey's. You're going to do all that stuff. I mean, you're still going to spend a good amount of money, but where they get you is they charge you outrageous prices to stay down there. Mm-hmm. You want to stay 4 days in Ocean City? Stack.
Right. For nothing.
And you drove down. Like, so now you get
the crazy part is traveling is really not that expensive if you do it right.
Especially with and I mean, I know a lot of people were weird about it. Some people were bougie about the way that they travel and shit like that. Look, I just went to Disney
get there.
and we flew Spirit, and I've heard horror stories about Spirit. I had not one issue. It was a 2-hour flight, bing, bang, boom. We were out of there. Is it the best plane? No, they didn't have Wi-Fi, trash, whatever. Well, I don't care.
Maybe
I'll fly a Soul plane if it costs me, $45 for the flight.
Well, maybe Spirit said new year, new them,
Actually, they did because they are getting Wi-Fi and revamping all their planes.
I'm fucking done.
They told me when I landed.
I quit.
They also give out free flyer miles on every fucking flight too.
Yeah, I feel like they have to have some type of gimmick, especially because they got a bad rap.
They do. I mean, they're not as bad as Frontier, but Spirit. I mean, either way. But What are you going to do? Are you going to spend $800 on a round trip to go somewhere because the seats are a little bit comfier for the 4 hours that you're going to be on the plane? Or are you going to spend $200 for a round trip and you just got to be uncomfortable for the 4 hours that you're on the plane?
Yeah, I feel like if I just take an Ambien, it's not going to matter.
Yeah, it's not going to matter. I feel like, oh, and by the way, you can take as many shot bottles you want on a plane, just so everybody knows, because they're under the fluid ounces allowed on the plane. So I could literally walk on the plane with 50 shot bottles if I wanted to.
Oh, you mean like the little dollar joints?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's allowed.
Next time I go on a flight, I'm getting tore up.
Yeah, do that because I'm trying to tell you I got a gin and tonic and it ran me about $16 or something like that. And all they do is give you a shot bottle in the little baby can of tonic. So, yeah.
Hold on a second.
Mm-hmm.
They charged you for the alcohol on the flight?
Mm-hmm.
It's not complimentary?
Nope.
And they don't have no fucking Wi-Fi? I don't like Spirit already.
It's like flying soul plane, baby.
Damn. You got to offset with something.
I mean, you don't have to buy shit.
I mean, you don't.
Because if you buy, so like the way it works is if you buy it in the terminal, you can take it on the plane.
Got you.
So once you get into the terminal, once you pass security check and all that stuff, you buy any food. Like I took donuts from Dunkin' Donuts on the flight down, stuff like that. Once you buy,
it's not like the movie theater,
right? Once you buy it in the terminal, you can bring it onto the plane. So if you don't want to spend, $4 for a pissant bag of, peanuts or something like that, buy a couple little somethings in the terminal and then take them on there with you.
Right.
But outside of that, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I'd rather pay $250 for a round trip flight than as opposed to $700 or $800. And they're expanding their flight range and all that stuff because they only do limited destinations stuff for now.
Oh, okay.
But they do penny flights.
Yeah, that's dope.
Where you literally just pay for the taxes basically on the flight.
I'm trying to figure out for a second.
He's touching shit again.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done touching shit. So we got a bunch of these new programs that we've been using, and a lot of these programs integrate
like 14 windows up on his computer.
Yeah, but I know what's going on. I feel like that guy is like at the computer and they're like, "Hey, yo, can you get into the bank?" And he's like,
"I hate that. I hate that so much." What was it, Jurassic Park? He was like, you know how hard, you know anybody else that could do this? No, I don't think so. He's just like typing away, talking. He just hacked like 4 mainframes all in the same. And he got 16 windows up and he just typing a bunch of gibberish into it. But it makes sense to him.
And the crazy part is hackers are really like that.
Yes, I know.
Like you don't like it. And the reason they can get away with it on movies because in real life, it literally you just like they're typing in gibberish. So like getting in the movie, they just, hey man, we just got to take the shot, pound the keyboard.
Yeah, if you don't understand coding, then it looks like gibberish. But to them, it's like you don't even know what I just did.
It's like the Matrix. All those zeros and ones are fucking people, and because that's binary. It's technically binary code. Yeah. So that shit crazy. I think that's what a lot of people need to do during the new year, man. Just reset yourself in the binary. Start fresh. Start fresh and small. Start fresh and start little.
Well, because like I said earlier. If you try to overdo it,
you're I'm not saying with the new year. Just tomorrow, like wake up and do one thing small that you said that you've been planning to do. Like if you say, okay, we're going to do this vegan-based diet. Maybe only eat meat at dinner that night. Mm-hmm. Try to eat, plant-based stuff lunch and breakfast, or try to eat one, meal in that spectrum.
Right.
And then the next day, try to eat 2 meals in that spectrum. Stay on the 2 meals for a couple weeks. And then eventually move it over or, replace a meal. Stay on that for a couple weeks. Then move over, replace it with 2 meals. Stay on that for a couple weeks. Like wean yourself into it. There's nothing wrong with weaning into something or weaning off of something. There's nothing wrong with that. I know the era that we live in now says, well, if you're going to do it today. Fuck that. Because I don't have the money to do it today.
Yeah, no. like eating healthy is expensive to begin with. But
it's okay. So here's the thing: eating healthy really isn't that much expensive. It's finding it.
I feel like you wanted to say expensiver.
I did. That's why I slowed down. I was like,
Isn't that much expensive? Would you say? Nah,
but it's not, because think about it. I can go right now up the block from where we're at right now. There's literally 4 fast food restaurants in a corner, like on each intersection.
Taco Bell, Sonic, McDonald's, Burger King.
Boom. And Seasons Pizza.
I don't count that as fast food. I feel like fast food is drive-through food.
Okay. I count fast food as anything that comes frozen in a big ass bag.
Yeah, but Seasons don't come frozen.
When they get it, they do. All those wings and everything they get. That's not,
Yeah, well, the wings, the
That's what I'm
wings.
saying.
I'm talking about the pizza. I
Oh.
don't think when you say Seasons, I don't think. Ooh, yeah. Seasons
well, I was
wings.
thinking.
Pizza.
See, well, then we can't go out no more because I'm thinking full menu, and you just stuck on page fucking 1.
Well, it's literally called Seasons Pizza,
So is Pizza Hut, but they serve wings.
and they're trash.
They are ass. I'm so tired of this commercial trying to talk up how good they are.
They
They are horrible.
all filler. It's like the low grade.
Is
Hey,
it,
you know what? I don't even want to disrespect Walmart like that because the Great Value brand fucking
wings are
frozen
way
wings
better.
they got are way better than the Pizza Hut wings.
I don't even know what that Pizza Hut wing shit is.
I don't know, but give it up. If you can hear me, Pizza Hut, give it up.
I swear it's like they just took.
New year, old you.
It's like they just took something that resembles meat and shoved a fucking bone in it.
You can't out Pizza the Hut, and you can't make wings.
But the crazy part is I actually like Pizza Hut. To me, is one of the best places that do make pizza.
Out of like the mainstream,
like a pizza.
I'm a Papa John's person, but I think Pizza Hut. All right, don't get me wrong. I like Pizza Hut, but for some reason, Pizza Hut's pizza gives me fucking heartburn.
It's the sauce.
It is the sauce.
It's really robust.
The fuck out of my house.
When you order Domino's online, it says robust marinara.
I like Seasons because on the walls in the restaurant it says legalized marinara.
Oh, I see what they did there.
The first time I saw it, I was like, is Seasons?
Are we in the right
Are
place?
they? Yeah. It smells like pizza. Don't smell like cannabis in here.
Yo,
Oh, speaking of cannabis, Illinois started the year off right. First day of legalizing cannabis, 3.2 mil in one day.
for recreational use?
Correct.
God damn.
3.2 mil in one day, recreational
Now,
use.
here's what gets me with the legalization of marijuana. How does this work? Because federally, it is still illegal.
Right. Correct. So, being as I've watched a million documentaries on this, so federally is still illegal, but state by state, each state governs themselves and then is overseen by the federal government. So,
So it's like when you get a babysitter for your 12-year-old child. Like they self-efficient, but I just need somebody in the house to make sure they don't burn it down.
just make sure
Gotcha.
they don't fuck everything up,
Gotcha.
basically. So when all this first started, like in California and everything, basically, like for the longest time, a lot of people don't realize this. It wasn't legal. Like recreational weed was not legal in California until fairly recently. And a lot of people just associate, oh, you could smoke weed in California all the time. They got dispensaries. And I'm like, nah,
Well,
it's
I
not
mean,
really.
PA
That's
has dispensaries.
That's not really the case. But what happened was, so basically, it's a state by state governed thing. But on top of that, each dispensary have to make the federal government aware of how much they are growing and keeping inside of their store at all times. If they are off, literally the DEA could come in, raid them, shut them down, take everything they have, and that's the end of their business.
Well, I think it's crazy that even though they're legalizing it in state by state, because money is still a federal thing, they technically cannot have a bank account because they can't show proof of income on something that's still federally illegal.
I never thought about it like that. So maybe, but I don't think it has to be an all cash based business. But do you know what is crazy though? Once you get your medical marijuana card, once you use that once, you are officially not allowed to have a concealed carry permit. No longer.
And also, if I were to get my medical card, being a CDL driver, I have to give up my CDLs for the next 6 years.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going to your local dealer.
But you know what's crazy?
You didn't hear that from me.
But you know what's crazy though? So they make you give up. You know, I would have to give up technically my career for 6 years.
Yeah.
But if I go to them and be like, I have a problem, they can prescribe me what the fuck ever. That
right.
Like,
or if you have an issue. So I work.
This is completely off subject tonight.
Well, technically not really, because I was kind of saying, that the start of the new year, Illinois, legalized recreational marijuana, and they made a killing off of it right off the jump.
New year, new Illinois.
Exactly. Chicago's still going Chicago though.
I don't know, man. It might. Well, I can't even say that because there's
because ain't nobody shooting nobody over no weed, man. That's over a lot harder things.
Yeah,
like people's mixtapes. God, Chicago's music is so bad.
It's that. What do they call that music up there? What's the genre?
I don't know. It's that Sosa shit, man.
Yeah, but it's got its own.
It's
genre.
got its own genre, kind of like DC got Go-Go and all that. Yeah, there's like 2 Chicago artists right now that I would give the time of day. That's Chance and YBN Cordae.
I haven't heard him yet, but I do like. What's that nigga I told you to listen to?
NLE Chopper.
Yes, dog. I do like him. I do like him, bro. NLE Chopper.
No, no.
Dog, I fuck with him, bro.
That right there was enough for me to never listen to him again. I gave him like 5 minutes worth of my time, and I was like, you know what? I want to fight this man.
Nah, dog. You got to keep going. I like him. New year, new music. That's what I'm talking about. I'm my thing is I have recently started giving a lot of artists chances and not just shutting them down because of what they do. You know what I'm saying? Or how they look. Right. I actually been like taking the time out to listen to a lot of these new cats.
Unfortunately, more times than not, what they do and how they look kind of dictates how their music is going to sound.
It does kind of coincide with each other. It really does.
But you look dumb, music's dumb.
But
how about we try that? How about like, why? That's one thing that a lot of people don't. I don't want to say a lot of people. I'm going to say a lot of people. Because I'm not saying all people, so I'm not lumping everybody together. But people don't make – so when you say new year, new me, the first thing you think of is I'm going to change a negative aspect of my life.
Right.
Into a positive thing.
Right.
I'm gonna take my bad eating habits and I'm gonna flip them around. I'm gonna throw this pack of cigarettes out and I'm not gonna smoke no more. I'm done with beer.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I tried that for like a New Year's resolution. Like, I'm done smoking. And when the ball hit 12, I threw the pack in the fucking trash. And 12:02, I was like, yo, can you go grab my pack of cigarettes out the trash?
Yeah, let me. Yo, can I get a cigarette off you, bro? How about just trying something completely new? Like you just said, new music, travel. I'm going to travel somewhere that I haven't traveled before. Or I'm going to go to this restaurant. Like even something small like that. I kept saying I was going to go to this restaurant and I haven't been yet. I'm going to go try that. That's my thing. Maybe it's my new spot now. You know what I mean? I think there's so much. I think the problem that bothers me the most about New Year's resolutions, outside of the fact that most people never stick with them anyway, because it's a known fact. Like, I'm not bullshitting you. I'm pretty close with the people that at my gym, and the influx of people between January and March, it makes them so much money. And then these idiots don't realize you are signed up at least for a year. You signed a contract,
right?
And you will be paying them $20 a month for the next 12 months. So each person is worth, what is that? $20
Times what?
a month times 12, $240.
$240.
So if 1,000 people sign up,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like you just made them
$240,000.
Yeah, outrageous amounts of money for the year, and you're only going to show up there 6 times.
Right.
Like the New Year, New Me thing is real. Like I'm not coming out of my ass with it. You know what I mean? So instead of doing something like that where you're just like, I'm gonna go make this drastic change, just try something new. Try something new. Like we ain't been to the zoo yet. Let's go to the zoo. Let's go here. How about we drive down to DC and see the White House and all the. Don't do that now because Trump's tripping. But Iran fitting to put a boot up our ass.
That's another show.
Yeah, we ain't.
I almost when I read those articles today, I almost called you and switched the show tonight.
I almost said the same thing.
Like I was like,
as soon as I seen it and I was sitting there talking about it, getting all fired up, and I was like,
right.
We talk. No, you know what? It's new. It just happened. Give everybody a minute to sit on it, state their opinions,
Right.
and then we attack.
Yeah, then we'll come back maybe like Wednesday. We could possibly do Wednesday.
We do something like that.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But
yeah, try something new,
you
man.
yes. So I'm trying this whole new thing with this whole vegan thing. Like I am a fucking carnivore.
Don't say vegan. Don't say vegan.
No.
Are you cutting dairy and everything out?
For the first 90 days.
So here's the way I looked at it. It was like I can do without milk because I don't really drink milk like that.
So,
I could replace it with like almond milk or something. But I can't do without cheese or eggs.
So eggs is a big part of my protein.
Bro, who you telling?
I'll fuck around and eat fucking 12 eggs in one sitting. And not
bat an eyelash.
Not blink a fucking eye.
Yeah.
Like I get an 18 pack and one meal is the first row. So I don't know if I could ever be a full like vegan.
Nah.
Because but I am. I just got it in the mail today, a Dr. Sebi's cookbook, but like his whole thing is about mucus and milk and stuff, shit like that creates a lot of mucus, which holds on to a lot of disease, or that's what causes the cancer causing cells and everything else, because that's what it attaches itself to.
I'm gonna have to read more into it because I didn't really read into. I just kind of decided I was just gonna try to cut meat out, just to.
Well, and the crazy part about going to a plant-based diet is that a lot of athletes are on top athletes are on fucking plant-based diets, and they recover faster. They like it's crazy. And but for all these years we were taught like you need to eat.
You need the beef, and you need chicken, and you need this, and you need that. Actually, it's foreign to your body at this point. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, it used to be like your, I want to say your appendix. Maybe it's your appendix.
Is that the thing we don't need?
You don't need it now, but it used to produce digestive enzymes to break down raw tissue and stuff. Like it is foreign to your body now because you obviously don't go out there and start chewing on fucking raw chicken.
Right.
You don't do that. But, the caveman did because they wasn't cooking their fucking shit. They didn't know, I like my saber-tooth fucking medium rare. You know what I mean? Like, but, yeah, plant-based. All right, so back to my gym again. There's an older guy in there. His name's Whit. I challenge any fucking person on the face of this planet right now that I know personally that thinks they're strong to go spend a day with that man. Guarantee he makes you puke. He's 62 fucking years old, and I watch him do muscle ups on Olympic rings and hold himself. I'm telling you, he was training to do American Ninja Warrior at 62, and he's completely vegan, 110%. Like vegan, not. Does no eggs, no dairy, no nothing. Vegan.
My uncle been on a vegan diet for the past 10, 12 years. Mm-hmm. This man's in the best shape of his fucking life right now.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't tell you how old he is because we're black. Nobody really goes around. Nobody.
Not only that, everybody.
He's just still alive.
I feel like at that point, black don't crack, man. So everybody look 35.
Facts. You just
And if you're younger than 35, you look 22.
right. Because you get older, all you do.
Goddamn
The only
melanin.
reason they know we older because we go gray. We start to get the little pepper.
Yeah, you get a little. You get
And
a
that's
little
how I
salt.
kind of. And honestly, that's kind of hope. That's
you
how.
already had the pepper. You get the salt. Salt and pepper.
I hope that's how I aged. Just cut that nigga completely the fuck off. His opinion does not matter right now. Like, sit the fuck over there. So, but I hope that's how I age. I just want, because I don't want to look old, but I would like to look distinguished.
I'm gonna age like fucking.
You're gonna age like old cheese.
Like a leather couch in your grandmother's house that never had the plastic on it.
Then it's
That's
just,
how.
oh, dog.
Yeah, lots of wrinkles, some cracking.
Look here. This New Year's resolution is for the elderly. Take the fucking plastic off of your chairs. I'm tired of coming over and sweating in
If
the
you're
middle
over
of winter.
68, stay off the goddamn road. How about that?
Oh, so hey.
If I gotta run your older, and look, I don't want to be responsible for what happens to somebody's grandmom, but Ethel, I'm telling you, you don't get the fuck out of my way.
I'm not. I wouldn't be opposed to the idea that after you hit a certain age that you should
You have
go
to
back.
retake your driver's test.
Yes, please. I wouldn't.
I feel like once you hit legal age to collect fucking Social Security, you should have to retake your driver's test.
so. We're never gonna have to retake our driver's test because there's never gonna be no Social Security for our generation. I'm like, if that was a stipulation, I'm not getting that shit anyway. So, watch out.
I don't know whose grandmoms these are, but I've cursed out at least 4 of them in the past week and a half.
You know the crazy part about older people when they drive, they are sincerely, when they say they don't see you, they
literally
fucking
do not
mean
see
it.
you.
It's not like they're trying to be smart. They fucking like they did not see. My dad
Yeah, because
almost
now
got,
one of them flicked me off back.
no, because they don't know what's happening.
Nah, they're
And
just
they
like.
yup. 10 and 2, 12 o'clock.
And what kills me is the older ones whose the steering wheel is up here. How the fuck are you seeing the road right now?
Listen,
Please, somebody tell me.
or
Somebody
these-
get that woman a phone book.
I'm gonna just say tiny people, or these tiny people in these Suburbans and these 2,500 fucking Dodge Rams.
Yeah,
I
but then
look
the
over
350
and all you
pound single
here,
mom driving a Cavalier.
dog. Shut the fuck up. I look over and all I see is this in the head, like this, like hear the window, but this is all I see. I'm like, yo, I know they can't. Boom, they swerve into your lane. You're like, motherfucker.
Can't see the side mirror.
New Year's resolution: get a goddamn phone book to sit on.
Yeah, booster seat.
Son of a bitch. Yo, you know what's crazy? If you're under 4'9" is the required height to not be in a booster seat. How does that work for adults?
I don't.
Because if you're 4'9", you're only going to weigh so much. I mean, unless you're like a ball. You know what I'm saying? But do you technically have to still ride in a booster seat?
I feel like you should have to.
It's an age thing. So what?
Past
So, yes, yeah, so if it's past 12, we got my man Josh in the building. He's standing in the background. You can't really see him. But if it's 12, because I know some grown ass women that's the size of a 12-year-old. It doesn't change for like the size didn't change because of age. Just they're still the same size. So what makes it safer because she's 32 now? like you know how to dodge the fucking airbag at this point? like you just something you just grow up knowing?
The 5 Ds of dodgeball.
Oh. Yo. Yes. The seats do go hella high now.
For real?
My seat in my car, well, it literally almost puts it up to the steering wheel. Like you would have to be a piece of paper to almost slide in.
Well, that's perfect.
And I don't think that's
49ers.
Right, but I think that's even more unsafe because now you're only a
Perfect trajectory to the windshield.
Right, or for airbags deploy at 200 miles an hour.
Yeah. No, they're
you're
dangerous.
a foot and a half away from a 200 mile an hour fucking deployment. You're dead. That shit done pushed you in the trunk. That's the noise it's gonna make. you're dead. It wasn't an accident that killed you because you only hit a fucking squirrel. It was the
You're
goddamn.
gonna fly out the back windshield and just float to the surface.
I feel like this was going to happen. You're going to be driving. You're going to be like at the back window. God damn. New Year's resolution: get tighter seatbelts.
How have they not figured out a better option?
Then seatbelts.
No, seatbelts for one, but airbags. Like they've been snapping necks and cashing checks for years.
And it's still. And you know what's crazy?
And they just keep adding more. They're like,
nigga, that's what I was about to say. That was literally what I was about to say.
Next thing you know, the windows are going to start inflating when they crash instead of shattering.
Not only did they not make it safer, they just put more in the car.
Yeah, they say, you know what? If they're all going to come out at 2 tons, maybe you just will trap you in the middle somewhere.
Yeah, between life and death.
I'm stuck.
I should have ate that fucking vegan burger. Would have been able to shimmy my way out. Oh man, we always bring it back full circle around here. I probably could have been a stand-up fucking comedian.
Nah, I wouldn't have bought a ticket.
Shut your
You knew where it was.
I know. It took me a second. I was get the right one. Son of a bitch. Damn, dog, you really wouldn't have bought a ticket? You know what? You know what? All right, we're gonna talk about this when we're done.
That's an after show.
There's not gonna be no after show because you're gonna be fucking dead.
Afterlife.
Yes.
I'm gonna haunt your ass.
Purgatory.
Poltergeist.
Just walking back and forth.
Don't fall asleep with the TV on, bitch.
First off, you know what your purgatory would be?
Everything on high shelves.
Or they would put something just out of your reach.
They would put a step ladder behind like triple pane plexiglass that I could never break.
Just so mad. or just make it so you could never scratch a knee. Like I can't even bend to scratch my knee. This is bullshit.
I can't bend at the hips. It's stiffing my hips up.
Oh man. You know what I'm more mad about tonight though? Not one person in these comments complimented our fucking shirts.
I know, man. I'm kind of pissed. We planned this and everything.
We planned this shit and everything, yo. Damn. You dickheads.
Y'all ain't shit.
Ain't worth a duck fart. That ain't worth much.
Excuse me?
Mm-hmm. A duck fart.
I feel like it wouldn't have a noise. It'd be underwater. Something like that.
Possibly. So, New Year's resolutions are ass. In conclusion, New Year's resolutions are ass. Don't fucking do them. Start today.
Start tomorrow. Start February 1st.
Start whenever. Just start.
Start right now.
Small. Start something small. Ease yourself into it. Don't jump off the fucking diving board not knowing how to swim into in a 10-foot part.
Say,
I hate drinking beer because it. Yeah. And I'm a big nigga, so they come up and be like,
it take days.
Yeah, it's my whole body to move. I feel like a little person be like, eh. I'm like, I feel like that's what would happen. Damn. I got nothing else. We're gonna come back and do this after show because now I'm in a shit talking mood, and I need more beers, and I need to go smoke a cigarette. So, it's a Black Opinionated podcast. I'm your boy Black. You know where to find me: iTunes, Stitcher, Tuned In, Google Play, Spotify.
Facebook.
Waiting on Pandora still. Pandora takes the fucking longest. It was 40. I submitted to Pandora. They sent me an email. Was like, yeah, we'll get back to you in 45 to 90 days. Why? Nobody listens to y'all. Y'all should be approving everything at this point.
You know what? I started listening to Pandora just because I got tired of searching for shit on iTunes.
My God.
But now they just replayed the same shit.
They do. Pandora used to be decent.
And over.
And now it's ass.
And over.
You know what Pandora's new fucking New Year's resolution should be? Get some new tracks.
Or better make your playlist.
Right.
Like, if I'm listening to fucking Jadakiss, like, I shouldn't hear Justin Bieber.
Yes, their playlist algorithm is horrible.
I remember it used to be like I would be listening to.
I used to love DMX radio. It was great.
Yeah. Next thing you know, they started throwing Christmas music in or Disney. There was one time, I forget what I was listening to. I was listening to some kind of hip hop, some kind of rap, something along the lines. And next thing you know, Can You Feel the Love Tonight from the Lion King soundtrack showed up. And that was the next track.
Fire them.
I don't know who did it. And maybe it was a practical joke.
I feel like it was probably. I feel like when shit goes down into 2020 and it's like you got to question like who thought about this. I feel like their name is Paul.
That's funny because that's my boss's name.
I feel like Paul's going to be the fuck up of 2020. If your name is Paul.
Damn it, man. Damn it, Paul.
2020 is not your year.
It has a ring to it. Damn it, Paul.
Yeah, it flows, right?
Yeah.
But
Jim. Fuck, Jim.
Jim is always a good go-to.
Yeah.
Jim is always a good go-to. I feel like Jim. Damn it, Ronald. Ronald's always a good one.
Ronald's kind of drawn out though.
Barry.
That's only funny because we've heard that before.
Right.
Damn it, Barry!
If you don't leave that man alone. All right. Yeah, let's go smoke a cigarette, get some more beers, and we'll be back on the after show. Probably just going to go on the after show on everything again.
Yeah.
So, so here's the thing. We're on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. I think that's everything.
Is that it?
Facebook,
Twitch,
YouTube,
Twitter.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, because make sure y'all check out Purge Hangers and Wall Hangers. They are our affiliated podcast network.
If anybody wants to tell me what a purge hanger is,
please. We've been trying to guess this all night. I have no idea what a purge hanger is, but we're all good friends. And you know what's crazy? I was on the phone with Chris earlier, not you, Chris from Purge Hangers and Wall Hangers, and they never crossed my mind asking what the fuck a purge hanger was.
I wonder. No, because Teddy's
Can you Google? Let's just Google that real quick.
Purge hanger.
Purge hanger. It's maybe just a made up word, and if it is, I applaud them.
Yeah, for just saying, you know what rhymes with wall hanger?
Purge hanger.
Purge hanger. Yeah, well, okay.
It's not a real word.
It's just a made up.
Yeah. Yep. Not a real word. But you do it was crazy.
Maybe
you know what does come up when you put in purge hanger to Google it? They're a podcast. That's the only
really?
Yeah. Yep. Purge hangers and wall hangers. First thing on fucking Google when you type the word purge hanger.
Maybe it was
a
calculated move.
That was good. I like it. Congratulations, guys, on that one.
You guys are winning.
Completely. I probably should stop drinking this fucking beer because they ain't doing nothing but fucking making me burp. We'll be back.
Hey.
In about 10 minutes. So go grab some popcorn, take a shit. Make sure your girls clean the kitchen. That was racist. That was sexist as shit. Playing. That was them's jokes.
I'm not affiliated with him.
Yes, you are. You're sitting right next to me. They can see you, kitchen. We're on fucking camera.
Shit.
And I got to make a phone call anyway. Oh, you know what?
It's got a button for that. See, if you had that fucking erasable whiteboard thing around it, you would have known that.
I would have known that because I wouldn't have made it by myself.
You ain't shit.
Where the fuck out of here, yo. We'll be back. And finished.